Hi guys, in this video we will be understanding urban environmental issues such as air pollution, water pollution and dereliction, finishing off with an exam-style question.
So the reason why we focus on looking at contemporary urban environmental issues is because environmental problems tend to be a lot worse in cities than in rural areas, especially in poorer cities than in richer cities too, because these sorts of cities are experiencing rapid growth and therefore the environmental impacts are likely to affect the most vulnerable groups in society because they can't lift themselves out of poverty, and these are the people that really suffer from these environmental problems. So the main problems we're going to be looking at are pollution in terms of air pollution and water pollution, and waste disposal as well as dereliction. And something that we won't be focusing much upon in this video is that of the problem of urbanisation itself, and this is causing the loss of land and habitats due to urban sprawl. As well as water and air pollution, noise pollution can also be a huge factor and issue in cities, and a lot of this noise pollution is coming from traffic and industry. And in Shenzhen in China, 3/4 of the complaints about pollution concern noise pollution rather than air or water pollution, so it's quite a significant issue in urban areas as well. So the first type of pollution we're going to look at in this video is atmospheric pollution, which is another word for air pollution, and we can see this in these photographs here. A lot of this air pollution is coming from industry, factories, and it causes serious environmental problems in cities, which we'll find out a bit more about now. So atmospheric pollution is caused by the release of particles and noxious gases into the atmosphere, and these can have seriously negative impacts upon human health, such as things like heart disease and strokes, as well as respiratory illnesses and cancers as well. So in comparison to people that live in rural areas, urban dwellers are at risk of a serious amount of long-term health problems, which relate to these ones I've just listed. And it's estimated that in London, an estimated 9,400 people died prematurely from air pollutants in 2010. So it is a really significant issue. And although it's human activity that is producing these pollutants that I've just mentioned, it's actually the weather conditions which determine what happens to the pollutants once they're emitted into the atmosphere. So in wet or windy conditions, the pollution concentrations can remain quite low because they're either blown or washed away. However, when we experience hot and humid conditions in cities, the pollution is trapped within the city, and this leads to what we call pollution episodes, where the pollution is extremely high for a certain amount of time.
Hi guys, to continue watching this video and unlock hundreds of other super concise and exam board specific A-level geography videos, just click the button. Join me today and together let's make A-level geography a walk in the park.